This message is for Pisces. You're being blessed with discernment, and this is in action and with people. You're needing to remember that abundance is all around you. There's always enough. You don't need to be in a rush. This shadow wants to rush. It could settle for less than what you deserve because you're worried there's not enough time, not enough money, not enough love. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a tarot reading for you. All readings are timeless, and when you are drawn to this reading, there could be a message for you. Remember, energies can go both ways, so you could be a cross watcher. Also, check out your moon or rising sign for better understanding. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links to donate down below. If you'd like further understanding or spiritual understanding, you can subscribe to my other channel. There's a link for that below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, email me for rates or an appointment. And as always, thank you to all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. Hi, this message is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I went ahead and pulled your oracle cards and some tarot cards, some archetype cards, but I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck as we go. And let's see. So, sorry I haven't gotten them up faster. I've been limited on space to record, but the card that's the overall energy for you guys, I pulled an animal spirit card and then another oracle card from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. And you got Discernment, Ascended Master, Hilarion, and Green Chrysoprase. And I'm going to read that message to you, the oracle message, just to get a feel of the overall energy. It says, we bring you the blessing of discernment. There's an expression that all that glitters is not gold, and that appearances can deceive. This does not mean you must greet the world and all its appearances with suspicion and distrust. It does mean it is wise to trust what you feel and sense happening beneath the surface, even if that seems to directly oppose what is being said or what many others may believe. The world is filled with opportunities for you to practice sensing truth behind the mask. You will do this most accurately when you allow your instincts and intuition to inform you without rationalizing the information so it matches the superficial appearance of things. If intuition or instinct is niggling at you, then it is trying to communicate something. Listen, take your time to feel your authentic response. Discernment helps you cut through illusion, manipulation, deception, and get to the heart of the matter at hand. It is the intelligence use of your intuition and instinct that will help you navigate through the multitude of choices available to you every day and choose what best your life journey. Discernment means seeing the truth from a neutral, non-judging, and detached perspective. Discernment helps you recognize the true value and potential, intention, and capacity in people and situations in your life. It is a way to allow your reality of what is to become clear to you. It is exceptionally helpful, and it can minimize devastation of dashed hopes and the pain of unmet, unrealistic expectations. It can help you conserve your precious time and energy in intelligent ways. The power of accurate discernment can be increased in several ways. It takes courage to develop discernment because it is a personal inner knowing. I'm not gonna read the entire message, but throughout this reading, I'm seeing like there is something that you're going to have to be discerning about, an ending. There's some kind of cutting out of something. There's like a creation of something new and then an ending of something old. The animal spirit you got card is the koi fish. There's always enough. And that's just a short message. I'm going to read that one to you too. With it being reversed, that's the protection message from this oracle deck. And It says, are you feeling a sense of scarcity? Afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face, whatever your outer conditions. Okay. They are temporary and reflecting on what was set forth in the past. Koi fish, spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you will soon will have suffered a loss or are afraid, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to your spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants you to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember that all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears. More gifts, more strengths, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. Okay, so, that's funny because when I was shuffling, I felt like I needed water. So I went and got this cup of water, and I just got this feeling like, oh, you know how Dr. something Ishimoto or something like that. I don't know. The one that does the experiments where he puts the words on the cups of water and the crystals form into different patterns, and the ones with the mean sayings on it will be distorted, and the ones with the abundance, love, peace will be these beautiful crystals. And it's funny because I was thinking that I'm like, oh, I should bless this water and drink it and have abundance and health come over me. I was like, I don't have a marker, so I'm just gonna put my intention into the water and then drink it and imagine it replacing the fluids in my body with these healthy patterned crystals, so that my energy, my vibration that I'm putting out into the world is that of abundance and health, and then my world will reflect back to me that. But that's a spiritual practice. There's a lot of spiritual practices, but it's specifically in regards to abundance. And what I'm feeling is that there is something that will be attracted to you, and it could be something old. We'll get into it and see. Because of your feeling of lack, there's something in you that is that lack mentality, and it's almost like you're settling for something because you feel like that's all you can get. So, but I do see some kind of creative process going on here. Some kind of idea or something. The first message I got is one step ahead is all you need. And it came out with the 7 of materials. And this card, you can see it's this girl, she's walking down this aisle. There's roses down there. I think those are roses or flowers, some kind of flower. And this is about nourishing and tending to what you want to bring into reality. So I'm going to get a clarifier for it real quick and then get even more from that. So what is this 7 materials here with step ahead is all you need. One step ahead for Pisces. Temperance reversed. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, so first of all, okay, this card right here, it talks about taking one step at a time. What I feel like is it's like you're trying to do something. It's taking a long time, and when the Temperance card is reversed, it's talking about, it's like you feel like maybe like things aren't going fast enough for you, because the Seven of Materials, there's something in your life that needs to be reevaluated or like purified, almost like something in your shadow, or that needs to come to the surface so that you can purify it. But it's like you're in the going in the right direction, but this is why you're almost being held back. Like problems will come up or situations will come up to bring that out so that you can do like an alchemical transformation of it into something. I don't know what it is, but it's something really creative. You got the Creator coming out here. And the Creator is both you, the Creator, but then also it's seen as the thing that a lot of people will call it God, Shakti. What other names do they have for this? Shiva. But anyway, it comes in and it creates situations in your life for you to use that alchemical process to make something new. It's like the person that can be in the dark, the dark. Yeah, and that's funny because of the other cards that come out that are clarifying that. Okay, it's like someone who can be in the dark and create something like magnificent from it. And the cards there was 3 cards that came out. We've got the Muse of Inspiration, the Moon, and the Seven of Voices, which is like the 7 of Swords. So the Moon, okay, so these 2 cards, I'm going to talk about these 2 first. The Moon is being in the darkness. Okay, these people are in the darkness and they have to look to the moon to be the light. And that's what I feel like. It's like your creation, what you're creating. This is like what you are to other people. It's like you're in the dark so that you can be the light and light up for others to see. And because of this, it's like you can see truth in the darkness. It's like it doesn't look dark to you. That's what I'm getting. And the Muse of Inspiration, that I actually want to read that message, but first, I want to read it to you because I know it's a pretty powerful message. But let me see if anything else wants to come out for the moon, for Pisces moon. That came out sideways, so let's see what it is. We got the King of Swords. Okay. This is, the King of Swords is clarity. There could be someone that's bringing you clarity. That's someone that's like this for you. It could be an air sign too, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or it could be your energy. But either way, if it's a person, then I'm seeing you taking on that, like you are getting this clarity. And then we got the Moon reversed to clarify the 7 of Voices. So, and the Moon reversed the Moon reversed is like things that were hidden coming out. See, like there's something that was hidden, and it could have been something like deceitful. It could be lies with the 7 of Voices, but either way, it's like you are able to see it in a different light. Like you don't even see it as that. It's like you might have once saw it. It may have once scared you, but it's not anymore. You see it in a different light. Let me get one for the Muse of Inspiration. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles came out reversed. Okay, so with the Muse of Inspiration, this is like, it's talking about like you setting the world aglow with this inspirational creation that you're doing, okay, whatever it is, because it'll be different from everyone. And it's funny because look, that moon is like behind her, but this is like the Phoenix Rising card, okay? And again, the Phoenix rises out of the ashes. So it's like you are being in the ashes, but this is also asking you to enlist others to grow what you're doing. And there is someone hiding and keeping secrets. I do see that. And you are needing to discern who basically you are enlisting in what you're doing. It's like basically don't be blindsided because you don't want to see it. It's like if you see it, but it doesn't mean that you have to be cold-hearted, or there's a detachment here that you have with the King of Swords that is like making wise decisions, like, hey, no, you, like, I'm not going to continue to associate that with this, because there's some type of commitment, something, some person maybe even that's been in your life, or a family member possibly, but I'm seeing that you need to detach from that person. I don't know. The next card that we've got is the Lover and the Chariot. Now, I don't know if this is that person or if that's someone else, but it could be a lover, though. The Chariot is Cancer. But this Chariot card here, it's like you're going to go far. I'm seeing you go far. So it actually could be with a Cancer that you go far, or a lover that you go far with. But this is being pulled. Like you can see she's like, has these like invisible strings tied to these horses, and they pull her forward. It's like she's and there's something to do with her using her mind. Using her mind, basically. It's like she sets her eye on where she's going and lets the universe, the horses, like basically pull her to her destination. So let me get a clarifier though, because why is the Lover here with the Chariot for Pisces? Okay, we got the Sun reversed. So with it being reversed, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but with it being reversed, again, that indicates a delay in this happiness, or something not being seen. A delay. I think, oh, you could be dealing with a Leo. I have the Lovers on the bottom, and also that's a Gemini. I'm going to get one more real quick. Okay, Five of Swords came out, and it was in reverse. And the Ace of Swords is on the bottom, which is like cutting out the bullshit and like living from your truth, like not letting your mind, yourself, cloud yourself. And So the sun in this deck too, when it's reversed, is like transformation into a tyrant. So like if this is, it could be that like someone you're dating or a lover like looks bright and shiny on the outside. Okay, but then they transform into a tyrant. They're like they have a different personality at different times. And with the Five of Swords reversed, this is like controversy, conflicts, like this person causing conflicts. It even could be an ex-lover that as you start moving forward, like in your success, this person could get jealous and turn into this tyrant. Let me keep going so I can see more and then see where, because the next one is the sword. This is the cutting. This is needing to cut something out. And by the way, this is also a reminder for you to not be that way, not to be a tyrant. Like if you start being real successful, not to turn into, not to let it get to your ego, I guess. Yeah, there's some, okay, so the Seven of Emotions came out with the sword, and the Seven of Emotions in this deck is like basically seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay. It's got a bunch of goldfish swimming around her. It's different than the traditional meaning. But I want to see what it is you're cutting out. With the sword though, it's like some people could see it as bad, some people could see it as good. That's why it's got the day and the night, the sun and the moon on the card, because it depends on how you perceive it. But what is the sword with the Seven Emotions? Nine of Swords reversed. I'm gonna get one more. The Queen of Cups is on the bottom. That could indicate a you or another water sign. It could be Cancer or Scorpio. I'm like, what just flew out? The Lovers just flew out again. It's like this could be a lover. Let me see. I'm going to get one more because I just want to know. Is it a lover that's being cut out? It's needing to make a choice though. There's like a key. An Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there is a need for you to, because I'm seeing that you're going to start being very, very successful in what you're doing. And there's like vanity and greed here that I see, and a need to keep your focus on what you're doing. Because you're basically, what I'm seeing is that like you're going to be drawing people in, and you need to ask why you want these people in, why you're doing what you're doing, what's your purpose, and keep your focus. Because what I'm seeing is that if you start to focus on like having a lot of money, on the vanity, the greed, working too much and becoming out of balance, those are the types of people that are going to bring in. You're going to bring in. So like there's this discernment that you're being blessed with to be able to recognize that. Because I feel like what could possibly happen is that there could be that hiding in your shadow, and to bring that out of you from the shadows, and so that you can face it and resolve it, it's like you're going to have someone come in to reflect this back to you, and that's what you're going to need to cut out. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, and then the last card, I'm going to read this message to you. It says, you the muse, but it came out with the Knight of Voices, the Nine of Swords, and Death. So there's like a transformation. The Nine of Swords is a lot of worry. And the Knight of Voices, like, is swift action. This could be, sometimes it's someone who's mean too. Let's read you the muse real quick. 3 and see what that has to say. Okay, it's time for you to fully embody your own variety of creativity and light, and so become a bona fide muse. Living in inspiration is a lifestyle choice that you can make. Muse energy is infectious, radiant, luminous, bright. When was the last time you felt this way? Surround yourself with things, work, and people that inspire you. Step into your role as the muse of your own life. It is necessary now. See, like, there is a real need for you to be around people that lift you up and inspire you in the direction you want to go to. Not in what looks good, I guess. You must not avoid the limelight of potential if you want to shine, grow, expand, and connect with your future. Success. Know that you are an inspiration itself. You are a creator. You know exactly what it makes your spirit smile, and you recognize what lights you up, so you can choose to live smack dab in the center of that light. Become a living muse. Decide to showcase your talents and take your place on stage. Yes, you, stepping into this expansive muse energy, will stoke the fires of inspiration, not only for yourself, but for others as well. Turn on the spotlight of possibilities, sweet creator. Okay, so let me get the last clarifying card. So what's the Knight of Voices for Pisces? What is this Knight of Voices? I almost feel like it's something that causes you some kind of anxiety and worry, but then you go through this transformation of a clearing. Okay, we've got the Empress in reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a mother, or again a lover that has some kind of feminine energy though. Oh, I didn't realize there was another card that, oh, there was a few other cards. Oh dear lordy. We got the Eight of Cups reversed and the Hermit reversed. Could be dealing with a Virgo. What's the, or what is the Nine of Voices? Where did it go? Okay, we got the Four of Swords reversed with the Ace of Swords on the bottom again. What's Death? What is Death? I think that one's pretty self-explanatory though. Because that's your transformation. That's what the last part, it's like the last bit that needed to be cleared out. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this is that, like, the Knight of Voices, he's like really comes in real fast and quick. It's like almost like quick success, but then being isolated, and there's like a warning of too much isolation causing you anxiety. But then with the Four of Swords reversed, it's like taking advantage of the time to transform yourself. And then there's Death, which is like the transformation, clearing out all the cobwebs, and then it coming in, rebuilding in a really stable way with that slowness. It's almost like discern. Like the whole message was discernment, and it's like needing to be wise in your steps. Because I mean, the one is like taking one step ahead, at a time, like slowly. I think there's a balance that you need. Yeah, there's a balance, because I think that when you move too quickly, it's because you feel like you're running out of time. Like it's that lack mentality. And you're not running out of time. You're not running out of anything. But it's like you could feel that if you don't, like, there's a need for you to have like the self-isolation, but then also the social life, and being able to pick those people that inspire you. There's like something like slow and steady that needs to be established. And I think maybe that last part might be that rushing energy, settling for less than your best, because you feel like you don't have enough of time or money, or yeah. And then rebuilding it like in a more stable way. So that's what I have for you. But anyway, so I will see you next time, okay?